Dave O'Hara with About Redlands Realty and Loan. We have a really timely topic for you today, but if you like it at the end, please feel free to smash that thumbs up button in the bottom. It helps us quite a bit. Okay, first topic from CoreLogic Statistics and Analytics. Now they are reporting that of the people that have gone into forbearance, and forbearances haven't been this high for 20 years. But of those people that have gone into forbearance and come out, 80% are going directly back into forbearance. That's a little scary because generally speaking, today's forbearances are tomorrow's foreclosures. And let's look at the delinquency rates. And we'll put this up on the board. But 30 to 59 days delinquent is down just 0.4, but 60 to 90 days is unchanged, whereas 90 plus is 4 times the delinquency rate of what it was prior, and greater than 120 is 3 times higher. So we know that those delinquencies, as they increase, lead to foreclosures and or rapid sales, because appreciation's been so good nationally that generally speaking, no one owes more on their property than it's worth. So that will certainly speed up some of the sales cycles. And note that mortgage payments in reference to income are around 18%. Now that's fairly high. We actually haven't seen it that high since 2008. And of course, we know what happened in 2008 through 2010, that whole big shift, so to speak. Okay, our next topic, dear to my heart, very interesting, and you may want to act very quickly on it. This is in reference to Proposition 19 that passed last November that goes into effect. A portion of it goes into effect February 16th. So this, for the most part, does away with the Jarvis Act, Proposition 58, Proposition 193, all of which in reference to property tax. So, put simply, if you were going to will, inherit through trust or not, gift, if you're going to do any of these things, which is a transfer of property, if you were going to do it to a relative that under the current rules would not cause a reassessment, you're going to want to do it quickly, and I mean file it so it's stamped by February 11th, because the recorder's office is closed 12th through the 15th and it takes effect the 16th, so it has to be stamped by February 11th. Otherwise, for instance, if I gave my property to our daughter, she then, if it's stamped after the 16th or on the 16th, she would be reassessed for current market value for property tax. Now I know there's a lot of properties out there that people have that they're going to pass down to their children, and in a lot of cases that is going to be cost prohibitive for them to even keep. B, a lot of these properties are rentals, and the reason the rents are reasonable, particularly in the coastal areas, is because they were bought so many years ago and they don't have that huge tax burden. I mean, there's properties that were in the hundreds of thousands that are going to be in the millions that will be taxed on. As a matter of fact, this change in taxes is going to generate billions of dollars for the state of California, simply in an increase of property tax. So now there are a couple of good things in reference to Proposition 19, and that is that when, if you're 55 and older and or a victim of a disaster area, if you move, and this takes effect April 1st, but if you move, you can take your tax basis of that departed primary residence and apply it to your new primary residence. If the property you're purchasing is more expensive, then it's going to be a blended rate, and but that's a savings. You can do that 3 times in your life. And so that's handy, and I can appreciate that aspect. That's an interesting one. I hope it's timely for you to act on it. If you need a document preparation company or a real estate attorney, I know several of them, particularly a real estate attorney with a great paralegal, Peter, that does a fantastic job of drafting these transfer documents. You simply sign them, have them notarized, pack them back to him, and he'll get them recorded for you. And that could easily save your estate and your heirs a ton of money. Okay, thank you for attending. I really appreciate it. I hope this was timely and interesting information. please feel free to visit us at aboutredlandsrealty.com and go to the Contact Us section and fill that out and send it in. That's one way to get a hold of me. Of course, my phone number's on there. You can call me anytime. Thank you. Appreciate it. Dave O'Hara, About Redlands, Realty and Loan.